I don't get why. Why? They had the opportunity to give us a Giga Chad Shanks. They had the opportunity to make a good unit great again. Make them relevant. As you guys know, 6 plus Shanks crew is coming to the game with this next Kazuna, and in today's video we're going to break down what he does. But as you guys can tell, I'm not exactly static of this particular unit. The Redhead Pirates, they were my favorite character for well over a year actually, and when I saw this 6 plus, I was more than hyped. With what they did with CatDog, like, I had big expectations for this particular character, and I gotta admit, none of them were met. But in today's video, we're gonna break the unit down. He's still a good unit, but he should be a great unit. So, look, it is what it is. Like I said, we're gonna break down his captain ability, his super swap, his special ability, all of that stuff. And let me know in the comment section below if you guys think this Shanks is great. Do you think he's good? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? But while you're down there, don't forget to belt the like button for me if you're new to the channel. Hit the big red subscribe button. With that said, let's take a look at the Redhead Pirates Shanks Crew 6 plus. Alright, so here we go. With the Kazuna 6 pluses of dual units, as you can see, we have 3 skulls, and then we have 2 being the 2 colors that we have being Sai and Quick. And then this here is the beautiful artwork of Shanks Crew, or the Redhead Pirates, Impending Emperor. Now, this particular unit is a Quick and Sai character, a Slasher Cerebral in their dual form. However, when you are Shanks, you are the Slasher Cerebral, you're the Sai character. And when you are the crew, you're actually a shooter. So, super interesting there. But, their dual captain ability, reduces crew special charge by 1 turn at the start of the quest, boosts crew's attack by 5.25 and HP at 1.35, makes quick Sai recovery and tandem slots have matching slot effects, reduces damage by 25%, and reduces special bind by 10 turns. If you have a special that sets the chain multiplier, extends the chain multiplier of the set chain multiplier duration, multiplier effect by 1 turn. Deals non-type damage to all enemies at the end of turn based on the number of perfects landed during a turn up to 1,000 times this character's attack. So, first of all, I am going to give credit where credit's due. I did not think that they were going to go balls to the wall and give a 5.25 Rainbow Captain to this unit. Just to put this into perspective for you guys, Rayban, one of the newest legends of this year, has this same captain ability with a matching orb. So, this is kind of nuts to just have an unconditional 5.25 times captain Rainbow for your entire crew, which is insane. On top of that, you have special bind utility. Rayban has attack down, so you can kind of compare the pair there. Shanks Crew also makes 4 orbs matching naturally and gives you 25% damage reduction, which is kind of like whatever, but obviously great for local sea monster, and an extra 0.15 on top of the HP boost. So very, very tanky boy, and the HP buff is sort of like a pseudo 10% anyway, so the damage reduction is just something that was kind of good back in the day, but now it's just kind of like whatever. The 1,000 times his attack in end of turn damage is great to get around resilience, but most of the time you're never going to see that number anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. And then this line where if you use it like a chain multiplier, so like a chain lock, the set chain multiplier effect I think is like a chain boundary or a chain locker. It extends it for 1 turn. So if you run 2 Shanks and then you use his special, he was always a 3-turn chain locker. So now you can get like a 5-turn, which is kind of like cool. In his single forms, as Shanks, you are a... Oh my god, I did it again. As Shanks, you are a 4.75 flat rate, making quick orbs beneficial. And you still have that extending, but you don't have that end of turn damage. And then with the crew, you are a... I did it again. A 4.5 times captain. And then you make Sai orbs matching, and then you get the 20% damage reduction on top of that there. So you trade off a little bit of damage for damage reduction if you do need to stall a turn for whatever reason, but nowadays stalling doesn't really exist, so look, it is what it is. Overall, captain ability, I'm fairly happy with the captain ability. I think the captain ability, they did a really, really good job. However, this unit is a dual unit, and most of the time you will not be using a dual unit as a captain unless you need the special bind removal, but nowadays there's just so many other characters that can do this. When this character first came out, there was like no one else that could do it, which made him so revolutionary, but now you have stuff like Dofi, Vivi, obviously Shanks Crew is still a thing, and then you have those switching characters like Rayban, Vivi, Rebecca V2, like other characters can do this now as well, and it's kind of lost its charm, but all in all, it is still fairly nice. He's special, or they're special, I should say. Now, this is where most of the value is going to come from these particular characters, and This guy's special just kind of missed the mark for me. Like, there's some stuff that I do like, but there's a lot of stuff that I don't. He still does a 20% HP cut, which ignores defensive effects. He then changes block orbs into the character's own type and then locks them for 1 turn. Very, very good. Block orb manipulation, locking orbs, absolutely fantastic. Then sets the chain multiplier at 3.75 to 3 turns and becomes the Redhead Pirates. If your captain is quick, boost base attack by 1,000 for 3 turns. And if your captain is Psy, boost type effects of normal attacks of the crew by 2.25 for 3 turns. So this last part is what I have a problem with. This is good. Like, it's a good damage output. The character's doing a lot, but there are a lot of narcs that I have with this particular situation. 3.75 times chainlock is just not good enough. We just had a whole celebration built around it boosting your chain as high as you possibly can. Chain boundary, chain boost, chain multiplicatives. All of that fun stuff. Ace's new chain buff, whatever you want to call that. And now they've just given us a 3.75 times chainlock? Nah, it ain't it. It ain't it, Chief. It ain't it. If they wanted to do this, they should have made like 4.5. Something outrageous to make this character kind of relevant. But that's not the narc that I have. Well, that is a narc that I have because, look, chainlock characters, they're kind of just dead, honestly. Like, chain boundary, he's just completely out, what's the word I'm looking for? Has been completely overwritten them, and now, like, chainlock just sort of doesn't exist anymore. The next thing I have a problem with is, if your captain is quick, you get a 1,000 base attack for 3 turns. 1,000 base attack? That's baby numbers. That's baby numbers. Sure, it's 3 turns, and with the new pressure buff, like, it might see play. But 1,000 is so low nowadays. It's 2023. 2023. Verse Shanks came out. Someone let me know in the comment section. When did Verse Shanks come out? He's doing the same thing. Like, come on, guys. 1,000 base stats. I get it. I guess it's for 3 turns. But, obviously, you need a quick captain as well. If your captain is Psy, you then get a 2.25 color affinity boost for 3 turns. Now, I do like this. The 2.25 color affinity is great. The knock that I have with this is your captain obviously needs to be Psy, and there's a guy called Roger running around that if you have an attack boost, Roger is then going to give you this exact color affinity boost anyway. So, I do think if it was flipped around, it would be a little bit more digestible, but it's good. Like I said, it's good. It's just not great. But that is his special. Not much we can do about it now. It's not exactly going to see super crazy amount of play and stuff like Kazuna, or at all, really. It'd be great for stuff like 10-star Kazunas. I can see it seeing a lot of play there. For stuff like local sea monster, this guy is going to absolutely decimate. We obviously know that. And even in treasure map, like, he still can be used. Arenas, he's going to be absolutely fantastic. But for an endgame player, the value of this character does lack quite a bit. As a sailor, he does have a complete evasion of special binds. And because of this, I would have loved to have seen them just chuck special bind into his sailor. Like, why not? Like, just give us, like, a bit of utility with this character. Like, 7 turns of special bind, 7 turns of attack down, 7 turns of special bind, and then give us 1 turn of special reverse. Something cool like that would have been really, really nice. As for his switchability did not change at all. Like, I was praying that they made this an overrideable attack boost like Rayleigh Gaban. I thought that would have been just absolutely fantastic. But they didn't do that either, and they literally just made it exactly the same. If you look at something like Cat, Viper, and Dogstorm switch effect, what they did with that, it's kind of like their biggest buff, their super switch and their regular switch. And for Shanks' crew, they literally did nothing. They didn't touch his regular switch. They did give him a super switch, which gives you a full border orbs and a 2.25 times rainbow attack boost. This is good. This is a good super switch. I'm okay with this. This is a powerful super switch. But not doing anything to the regular switch just seems like a missed opportunity in my eyes. And obviously you can see what they're trying to do. Super switch with this character, get a full border orbs. If you have block orbs, he rotates them, you lock them, you get a 2.25 times attack boost, you have 1,000 base stats and a chain lock, or you have a color affinity and a chain lock. And if you are running Shanks Crew as your captain, you can kind of chop and choose which one you really want. Do you want the base stats? Do you want the color affinity? Or if you're running 2, you can actually, like, manipulate it so you use your friend captain to get the base stats and then switch, and then you get the color affinity. You guys get where I'm going with it there. So, all in all, Shanks Crew 6+ is good. But when we just had a character like Cat Viper that blows this guy out of the water, it makes me scratch my head and go, like, why didn't this guy come first? On top of this, though, as always, 6+s and level limit breaks do get some Rumble additions. They get some Rumble buffs. His ability now goes to Slasher class teammates, HP up level 6. He used to be Rainbow. Now he's a level 6 Slasher buff. And when your time is less than 70 seconds, he gives team defense up level 6, attack up level 5. So very, very powerful abilities. Great for the Slasher team. and he's basically like a really good defensive option for that particular build. His special does a 25% HP cut after 24 seconds, and then targets crew for attack up level 5, defense up level 5. So he's a very good defensive option. And look, he definitely could see a resurgence in Rumble, especially on defensive teams where he like once shone. But look, I don't know if he's like going to make it all there. So that's the 6 boss of Shanks crew. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. I don't hate this unit. Like, obviously he holds a special place in my heart. I just think they could have done so much more with the character. I wanted them to do so much more. Turn the chain lock into a chain boundary would have made this guy fantastic. Giving him an overrideable attack buff would have just like put him over the edge. And there was nothing really here that made me go yes or wow. But like I said, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. While you're down there, don't forget to belt the like button for me if you're new to the channel. If you haven't done so already, hit that big red subscribe button. Most importantly though, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.